Chuck Schuldiner is an absolute legend in the metal field, and I'm also very excited to be able to play a lot of his material on this. You know, the Individual Thought Patterns record was the first album that we did together, and they had just come off their mighty, mighty Human album. And, you know, Human was a big step forward for metal, and Individual Thought Patterns tried to take up where that left off, just in terms of, you know, I've said it many, many times in interviews before, where Sean Reinert, the drummer on Human, he really opened up a whole lot of avenues for a whole lot of metal drumming. With the godly drumming that was on Human, the extreme double bass that he was doing. I mean, he was the fastest double bassist around at the time. It set a template that you know, we tried to match on Individual, and I was stoked to be a part of that. And you know, so I'm really happy to be playing a lot of Death material on this too. And on the next DVD, hopefully I'll be playing some more, you know, maybe some stuff off Symbolic. But on this one, we get to feature a few songs off the Individual Thought Patterns record, which you know, that was right around the time where I was starting to become a drummer. You know, with Dark Angel, I was writing all the music, writing all the riffs, playing a lot of the guitar on the records. The drums were starting to take a back seat. And since I had nothing else to do in Death but play drums, that's where I got to really concentrate on the drums. And Chuck was really cordial and very, very accepting of all the beats I would come up with. He was always like, hey, man, I can play my stuff over the top of what you're doing. Go sick, go nuts. It's all good. So, you know, that was musically, that was a really fun, warm time for me, and that's the time when I became a drummer. And so, you know, I owe a lot to that era for myself.